Last time I was here, you made one of my devices trigger. Can you do that again? What the hell was that? It feels like a very cold hand is literally just pressing right on the center of my back and it's not stopping. Weird, I asked and all of a sudden it just stops. Do you remember me? Make it stop, please. Oh, wow.
Are you okay? What was that?
Are you okay? Did you just close this door?
No. Oh my god, what? Oh, something touched my shoulder.
Bro, I think I've been scratched or marked or something. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new haunted adventure. New adventure, old location. So I am actually here with my good friend Brad. We actually just finished filming a podcast talking about demons and Ouija boards and all sorts of, paranormal activity and things like that. And after the show, we decided we were going to come to one of my personal favorite locations, which is the haunted abandoned witch's house. So that is where we are now. I've had a ton of experiences in this place. Still trying to find more answers, especially after what happened last time. And it was just scary. I literally came here by myself. I don't know if you saw that video, but
I never saw
I was
that.
planning on camping here alone. And it was quite terrifying. I had literally every device inside of the house go off. I already have everything set up. We have a music box in there. We have REM pods, one downstairs, a couple up here.
Full spec in that hallway.
The full spec is in the other hallway. We got the paranormal script already rolling over here. We'll try a bunch of different things just to see what we can kind of capture, because like I said last time I was here, it was very spooky. You never really know what you're gonna get. I do think that there is the possibility of some sort of maybe dark entity, I don't know, something negative is probably inside of this house. What we do know is that most likely a child who is in some sort of way connected to the property. I don't know particularly if they died in the house and then maybe they died out of the house and just came back for some reason. We think somebody did some pretty terrible things.
That was weird, yeah.
You heard that noise, right?
I was hearing a couple sounds, yeah. That was weird.
It is raining, but all of a sudden we're hearing like a weird hissing noise.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's animals somewhere inside of the house. It is a possibility. I mean, it is abandoned. So we're going to be here for as long as we possibly can, just to see what kind of things we get.
Yeah.
But yeah, just coming in here so far is a little bit, it feels heavy. It feels like a very, very heavy vibe. So I don't know, hopefully we can get some proper answers. And I guess the reason why we call it the witch's house is because there is a little bit of folklore in this area, that there was a witch. We don't know if it was a good witch, bad witch, maybe did some pretty naughty things inside of this house, maybe used some black magic, I don't know. But that is kind of the folklore. I don't even know really if that's 100% true, but that's just kind of the name that the place has been given, and we're going with it. So apart from that, we are definitely gonna probably get something in here. It's already, what time is it now? It's already probably like 1, right? 1:10 in the morning, and we are literally just getting started in here. So smash the like button, go and follow the podcast, because our episode will be up soon. It is on YouTube, called The Brave Podcast. I'll leave the link down in the description and in a pinned comment. Of course, go and follow Brad as well. And apart from that, subscribe here if you want to, if you like stuff like this, and let's get the party started. All right, guys, we are getting started here. So we do have our things kind of set up everywhere. We're gonna probably split off at times. Has started to rain. So
I'm glad you actually have to be close to that.
Yeah, so that one, as I set it up, it was kind of triggering. Something was going off on it. It was like getting green and yellow. Hasn't done it since, but we had something.
Yeah.
Is there something that was triggering that REM pod, making it go green and yellow like it did a few minutes ago? Can you do it again, or make anything inside of the house go off?
I'm hoping to hear like the sounds that we heard in different rooms and stuff because it did sound like there was.
Yeah, we
like, a
heard
burp.
something. It kind of sounded like a. I don't even know how to describe it. It was weird.
Can you play back the footage?
Yeah.
So we have the full stack here, guys, and it's in this hallway table.
All right. So we got the motion sensor set up there, like we did before, and I'm gonna actually go downstairs for now. Okay, so I figured I might as well come down here. I'm gonna see if this this REM pod over here will maybe trigger if I ask it to. So last time I was here, spirits, entity, whatever I am dealing with. Man, it's really cold in this one area. I mean, I know the windows are open, but it's not a cold night. Last time I was here, you made one of my devices trigger. Can you do that? What the hell was that? Brad, are you upstairs?
Yeah.
Where are you exactly?
I'm just by the staircase now. Did you hear something?
No, I saw something.
Oh, like up here?
No, here.
Okay.
That's why I thought maybe you were like coming down. That was weird. I don't know if the camera captured that. But I just saw like a black mist. That was really weird. Like I saw something kind of come through here. It looked like it moved really quick. Whoa.
Is anyone here with us?
Actually,
Is anyone here with us? Can you make that device in my hand go off?
so I just saw a black mist. It just literally moved from like there into here.
Yeah? Did you
Yeah.
put your camera in front of it?
I
Did you caught
think
it?
so. I was kind of looking at the REM pod, so I might have caught it at like the top of the frame.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Sounded like something just moved some debris
I
back
heard,
there.
like, a
Shh,
whistle.
shh, shh, quiet. I don't know if it's just coming from the rain, but it sounded as if like someone like dragged their foot on something. Could have just been the rain. I don't know. Okay.
Oh.
What? Got something?
Moved a little bit. On the first one.
Yeah, there's something. So when I set up the REM pod last time, it was right here. It was going off.
Okay.
I could probably run up and grab
so
the
there
other
was
one.
something
And,
going on in this room. Oh,
Yeah.
look at this. Somebody's been
yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this.
stuff on the walls there.
Yeah, people write some really stupid stuff on the walls, but
Yeah.
that's just creepy as all hell.
Mhm. There's someone here. Make your presence known. I just want to communicate with you.
Anything?
Maybe you can make the device in my hand go off.
Were any of the devices in the house?
Yeah. Or why not walk upstairs? We can see you.
Okay, nothing yet, but
Hello? Someone here.
all right. I am back upstairs with you. All right, spirits. I know you, for some reason, like that thing in here. You make. There's like a giant bug in there or something. Must be. Okay, if I close the door, can you make that thing go off? Okay. Do you want the door open or closed? If you want the door open, make the device in there go off. Go up towards it. I just heard something in the other room. Yeah. Alright, if I open the door, can you make it go off?
What's that sound?
Pretty sure it's just a bee or something.
Oh, sorry, that was just...
Yeah, it's gotta just be a bee. Come on, you made that thing go off last time. Can you do it again? Here, I'll show you how to do it. Just go right up to it. Just like that. There's a bunch of like...
wasps or something.
Yeah, flies or something. And they sound angry. Can you...
If there's not like a dead animal up there, that would make sense. Why there's a bunch of...
I don't know. I'm not sure, but can you make that thing go off, please? I'm gonna close the door for you. Let's see if we, BB can get anything on this. Do you want to use my cool looking Home Depot scanner to maybe communicate with us? You can pick words. Huh?
Heard that too.
Yeah, that was loud. Wait, I just heard a thud. Neither of us moved. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Was that from downstairs?
Came over in this direction, but yeah, I heard it downstairs.
Is there somebody downstairs? It really just sounded like there was somebody that said shh. Are you telling us to be quiet? Are we listening for you?
If you died in this house, can you show yourself in some way? You walk towards the red light. I've said this with REM pods too. I don't know why it works.
Yeah.
Can you walk towards the red light? If you can see the red light, just walk towards it.
Might as well get this scanning as well. I have to move some things downstairs, maybe. Do you want to come join the party? That was the spirit talker.
Freak me out. It said something. Important. it said.
Important. What's important? If there's something important attached to this house, can you tell us what it is? Are you low on energy? Is that why you're not communicating yet?
Can you tell us how you died here? Just let us know that you're here with us.
I mean, there is a possibility that they never died here if they're a
Yeah.
conjured up entity, right?
I need to warn you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What do you want to warn us about?
Are we in danger?
If there's something bad here, make one of these things go off on the floor. Come towards the red light.
Might even help if we turn the lights out. We just want to help you, but we have to...
16? What does that mean? I'm not quite sure what 16 is supposed to mean. Was that your age? Okay, well, what if we move everything downstairs? Or is that where you are?
That's crazy how fast that thing went off, too.
Yeah.
You died suddenly? At the age of 16?
Can you just tell us from what?
Were you ill? Or did something bad happen to you?
I feel like there's something touching my back right now.
Yeah.
Like, very cold. It's just right in the middle of my back. That's really weird.
We'll definitely stay in here because we're feeling something.
It feels like a very cold hand is literally just pressing right on the center of my back and it's not stopping. Is it me? Is it me that you react to whenever I come back? You remember me?
You said that you need to warn us. Warn us from what? Are we in danger? Do you not like us being here?
That was from in there.
Did you hear something?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What did it say?
Usually.
RAF and usually.
Like wrath?
RAF, which would be the Royal Air Force. Okay, I'm gonna open this door now. Is there something in here that I'm not supposed to see? Is there something upstairs? Is that where all the bugs are coming from? Ain't nothing up here.
Whoa. Jenny. Is your name Jenny?
Alright, well, I'm about to go downstairs if you want to join us down there. You're not giving us too much up here. I know what you're capable of. For some reason you're hiding, I don't know why.
Why are you hiding from us? We just want to talk to you. Do you want us to help you?
All right, let's try this one more time. Do you want me to close this door?
It said something.
If you want me to close this door, make that device go off back there. Come on.
17.
Everett 17.
I think I might have gotten that name last time I was here too.
Everett?
Yeah. It sounds like it's come up. I just cannot remember for the life of me if it was here.
Try to roll with the Everett.
I don't know.
Everett, if you're in this room, can you walk towards the red light on the floor? There's a little red light in the room. Can you walk towards it?
All right, well, we're going to go downstairs now, so come join us down there if you want. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff now set up downstairs. The interesting thing is that while we were kind of moving around, it said there is bad energy here, which is spooky, to say the least. I know we had something in this room last time.
Chase.
Chase.
What did it say now?
It said Chase. I don't know why.
Was that close enough to set that up?
Yeah, you're literally right in front of it, Brad.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it has a
Yeah.
sensor going straight.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
sorry. Yeah, I'm not feeling too familiar.
So careful with that one, because if you get too close, it's gonna deafen you. So I think it just had lights.
Said something, yeah.
Yeah, let me grab that thing. Whoa, it's like really cold in this one spot. What did I say? Lights. Do you not like our lights?
Can you go towards one of the red lights?
What the hell was that? Did you hear that, Brad?
I didn't hear anything.
Or did you make a noise? I just heard like a child.
You did hear something?
I heard a child.
Oh, hopefully the cams picked up that.
Wait, just be quiet. It sounded like a child going, Is there a kid here? I heard you if that's the case. Are you in that hallway over there?
Are you upstairs?
Pen.
Pen? What about a pen? I don't have a pen, unfortunately, otherwise I'd lend you one.
Yeah, I don't have one on me here. Are you having trouble talking to us? What did you mean by bad energy? What did you mean by this? I got a little blip, but it wasn't much. It's just going into the green.
Tell us what kind of bad energy is here. Is there something demonic? Something evil? That's what we want to know. That's what I feel that like there is.
Hey, over here.
Hey, over here.
Oh.
Where?
Can you tell us where you are in the house?
They just did. They said they're hey over here.
Oh, starting to move.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the middle now. Is that you?
Like yellow?
Yeah, it was at the yellow. Yeah.
Turn it this
Is
way.
that you making the device go off?
Oh
Still
yeah.
going?
Yeah. Got
And as you
something
guys
on
can see,
there.
my arm is fully extended, so I'm not near anything. Are you near me right now? I'm kind of freaked out to do this. Can you touch my shoulder?
Oh, something just touched my arm. What was that? Did you like a bump or something?
It's still moving.
Something touched my arm.
Yeah, that's creepy. Well, what must you warn us about? You were talking about warning us and that there's bad energy here. What are you trying to tell us? What happened in this house? Can you walk towards the red light? Whoa. Got another mid spike there.
Okay, so we stopped for a second because we're rearranging all of our devices, and I placed that there. It went off for a second.
Yeah.
I'll just put this here for a sec.
Are you doing that? Can you go towards the red light? Go towards it again?
And this has been going off as well. We
You
got
said over here.
Comedy, She's Dangerous, and Rose moments ago.
Yeah, what did it say?
It said, Rose, She's Dangerous, Comfy. Or, sorry, Comedy.
Rose, She's Dangerous, comedy.
Which is interesting because Rose is my mom's name.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Holy smokes.
Okay, well, we are in here now.
Car.
Car. Why are you hiding tonight? What's going on? Do you not like my friend? Does he smell? Oops.
We just want to communicate with you. We don't mean you any harm. It seemed that you were following us around the house. Why didn't you come over here? Why didn't you come over and talk to us? Go towards the red light. There's a little tiny red light in the room on the floor.
Don't be fearful.
Don't be fearful. Okay. So first you tell us she's dangerous, whomever Rose is, and then you tell us don't be fearful?
What did she say now?
Head. Okay, that thing is going off.
That is going off, yeah.
Can you make that stop, please? Whoa.
What was that?
Well, I asked it to stop and it stopped. Can you make it go off again? Whoa.
Holy smokes. Alright, so now we know you're here.
Can you like throw that thing across the room for me? That'd be pretty cool.
Holy crap, that's crazy.
Well, there you are, finally. Took long enough.
That's so weird.
How about one more
We just
time?
started rolling again, guys, and this thing's going off the steps.
What was that?
That was weird.
I heard a knock and then that thing.
You sitting on the last step?
That thing has not gone off all night.
That's crazy too. And as you guys can see, we're like, how many?
Oh, we're
feet?
way
Probably
too
10
far.
feet.
You have to get about, I think, probably about here. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Yeah, see?
Stand over here.
Now we're far enough. Oh, see?
Yeah, it's going again.
Yeah. It's interesting because the same thing kind of happened last time, and I purposely have it in that spot because it fits perfectly in the crevice where the doorway is.
Yeah.
So that way it won't trigger accidentally. Because if it's too close to like a wall or something, let's back away and see if this thing.
Back away. Is that you? We heard the name Rose. We heard the name Everett. It just stopped.
When you said the name Rose.
Yeah.
Who
Rose,
is-
is that you? If that's you, can you touch the device in my hand now? You seem to like you like hanging out by the steps.
Okay, this thing is like non-stop continuing to go. This thing has not said a word, oddly enough. This thing usually goes crazy. What the hell was that? I don't know if that was a bug or something, but something was like tickling my leg.
Yeah. That's so weird. I was stuck.
Yeah, I don't know why it's all of a sudden now it's just going crazy. Do you remember that device from last time? Weird, I asked and all of a sudden it just stops. Do you remember me? My name's Angelo. I'm just here to be your friend. Oh, there we go.
Smokes.
Do you not like me in the hallway? Whoa.
Holy crap.
Make it. I was gonna ask you to make it stop, but you did that already. Okay. What? That's so weird. Like, what is it reacting to? There's nothing here. Guys, there's literally nothing that could possibly be interfering with this. Like, I'm not close enough to be making it go off. That's so weird. Okay, can you make it stop? Not start. Can you make it stop? Thank you. Ugh. These are touching my legs.
It just loves playing with that.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. If you don't... Wow, okay. Weird. Tell me something on here, on this orange and black box. What if I put it here? Maybe you'll tell me something then? Make it stop, please. Oh, wow.
It's on command.
Yeah,
Like it definitely responds to you.
yeah.
That's you on the staircase. Can you make the device in my hand go off?
Dude, the thing upstairs is going off.
Oh my god.
What the hell was that? Was that a door? That was fucking loud as hell.
I know. We're definitely taking action.
What, now all of a sudden? Oh, okay. Okay.
Are you up there?
Which door was that, though?
I don't know. It was very loud, so I imagine it's one that's close to us.
Do it again.
Definitely getting something, guys.
So that went off.
Yeah.
Was it this door?
I guess so, because I mean, it was very loud. Like that thing slammed.
I have no idea. Could have been, there's like 6 doors up here. That thing is still going.
If that's you, can you show us some intelligence?
I mean, clearly they just did. They literally just slammed a door. I'm just trying to figure out which one so I can go towards that area. Am I in the right area? Do you want to come up here, please? Well,
You want to come join us upstairs?
the music box stopped. Weird. Come on. Tell me on this thing where you are. Whoa. Now it's going off again. Yeah.
Set this thing up here.
What the?
Are you okay? What was that?
Are you okay? Did you just close this door?
No. Oh my god, what the hell's going on here? This is...
Oh my god. Dude, that door just closed literally right behind me. What the f?
This is getting unreal. There's definitely something evil here.
Yeah. Are you trying to tell us where you are? Like, what the f?
I don't remember this door being closed before. Hey, wait!
You think it might have
There's
been that
names
one?
scratched into this thing. Did you see this?
No, where?
It says... I don't know if that's Katie, Kelsey, Ashley?
Yeah. All girls' names. What the f was that?
Okay.
I just heard something. Something was back there. Okay, can you close that door again? Just for fun this time? Maybe try not to scare me? Whoa.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You weren't kidding about this place.
Nope. Kind of hesitant to walk through here now. Okay. Whew, not this time. Holy moly. Alright. Maybe if we rearrange some stuff again, maybe try something different and see if we can get anything else. So far, so good, I'd
It
say.
seems to love the staircase
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Like, that thing should not be going off for
I think we're getting multiple.
no reason.
For sure.
Oh, there's definitely multiples in here. Yeah, definitely.
Miss.
Oh, looks like we're finally getting something on here.
New moon.
New moon. Miss and rise.
Neck.
Neck. What the f? What about a neck? What do you mean?
Harmonic.
Harmonic.
12 years.
You want it
Without.
without 12 years without.
6.
6?
Wolf.
I don't know what that means.
Vague.
Can you tell us your name on here? Okay, so we kind of reset everything. And the music box keeps going off in there again. And then we hear a periodic knock,
Yeah,
right?
that's eerie.
And it's consistent because it'll start, stop, start, stop. Can you make it stop, please? There you go.
It's very intelligent.
Yeah.
It's listening.
Like it doesn't really make much sense. I was kind of thinking we use the necrophonic.
Yeah.
Because I remembered we didn't use that last time. Haven't used it in a while. Wait, that was this app, right? Yes, that's
Yeah, I think that was the app that did that there.
Young. Oh, okay. Can you tell us what's in that staircase room? Yes. No. Do you want that door closed?
See?
Can you see us? I thought I saw something in that room.
This one?
Yeah, I thought I saw something like it looked like a shadow of a little kid kind of like peeking out a little.
It does look like a kid's room. It's got like the...
Yeah. Do you want this door closed? Barry? Okay, I'm gonna close the door. So you notice it just completely stopped all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Is there something buried on the property? Like a person? That was almost like music. Yes or no? Yes.
Yeah, I got that, yeah. Can you tell us how you died?
Here it is again.
It's going.
I have another device here. You can choose. I just switched it to yes or no. Is there something buried on the property? It's weird how this was working like over there. And it just stopped. Got a few words and that was it. Can you tell us who Rose was? Push?
Was she buried on the property?
It was a weird voice that came through. Are you still in there? Whoa.
That was wild.
That was.
I like that device. That's crazy.
Tell us what the deal is with the staircase. What is going on with the staircase? Is there something attached to it?
It's like attached to both staircases.
Something just moved up there. Whoa.
Is this your favorite room in the house? Your favorite room by the staircase?
Someone also told us beg on here. Do you need? What do you want us to beg for? What are we begging for? Your response? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm begging you. Please show yourself. Something like he's no good?
Yeah, I kind of
What Who is he and why is he no good? It's also really weird. It sounded like it said Paul, which is my friend who came with me one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I could swear this thing just also said demon. Is there a demon here? What is the demon's name? Tell us his name if there is a demon here. If there is a demon here, I'm begging you to prove it. Make something go off. Make that go off again.
What was that? What did it say there?
I don't know. Sounds like there's something down. It sounded like something was like almost walking or shuffling downstairs.
I heard that too.
Are you downstairs? Are you at the end of the stairs? If so, make that thing at the end of the stairs go off. Oh my god, what?
Oh, something touched my shoulder. Oh my god. Oh my, it felt like somebody grabbed my shoulder.
What the hell was that?
That was the full spec.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I can't believe we just got that on film. Oh my god.
Grab this. Wait, did your full spec just turn off?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be off. That's like a full battery.
How long does it normally last?
Like a couple hours.
What the?
We haven't been here that long.
No. I heard something moving. Okay. It's really weird that we asked if there's something demonic here and we literally begged for proof because it said to beg.
God, you weren't kidding about the whole shoulder thing. Like,
Oh
that
yeah.
grabbed my shoulder.
Yeah. I've been.
Holy smokes.
I feel like I've been. I definitely was touched in the middle of my back at one point. Okay,
Oh my god.
let's just hang on a second.
I feel really hot right now.
Let's just listen. Just listen. Yeah, your camera's off. Completely off. Oh, now my battery's dying.
What, like your can batteries died?
Yeah.
Holy
I think it's just naturally drained though. When you close the screen, does it normally turn?
So that camera, as soon as you turn the screen on, it automatically turns on.
Was it fully charged?
It was fully charged.
Okay,
and that
well,
battery usually it
it's
lasts a long time.
Yeah, it's drained. Look, see?
Holy smokes.
Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna go change this battery real quick.
What does that mean exactly in the paranormal world? Like, if,
Well, they're draining batteries for energy, right?
So like they're out of energy, they have to use up all the resources around the right?
Essentially, whatever it is, sounds like it might be building up. All right, so it is past 2 a.m. It is now the beginning of the witching hour in the witch's house.
Yeah.
And shit's just starting to get real. Okay, it just kind of stopped for a second. So we got can't speak. Got a dead battery in your spec camera. This thing keeps going. What the hell? Whoa. Okay. Jeez. Oh, that damn room. Okay, make the rest of our things here go off. Come on. Make that one go off. That one go off. You gave us a few words on here, told us to beg, which we've done. For some reason when I held it here, it seemed to get something. Are you here still? Or are you down there? Come on, demon. Or entity or whatever the hell you are. Give us an idea as to where you are. Or maybe you're in there. If whatever's in there is demonic, make that thing go off. If it's just an evil entity, make it go off. Ooh.
Oh, wow, that's crazy, bro.
It's just like, it just doesn't stop. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Let's, I'm gonna move it. You know, it's crazy how many dead bugs are in this one corner.
That's a paranormal sign too.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
Like,
what
look
it
at
means.
this. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
God. Look at that. They were all like, are those wasps?
I think they're flies. I'm not sure.
Holy, it's too bad you didn't point that out before. Yeah, that's a big sign. I don't know exactly what it means. You'd have to Google it. But it is definitely a sign of paranormal when you find dead. Oh, there's still some alive. Be careful. That was
Dude, that was like right above us.
I heard that too. Oh my god.
Wait, shh. I hear something. I hear something moving. Where is it coming from though? Oh. And again, there is nothing up here. Like... Okay.
If you're in this room right now, can you show me your reflection? Show me your reflection in the window. Can you show yourself? Reflection?
Are you sure you want to see them, Brad?
Oh god.
I guess depending on who it is.
Yeah, I know. Be
I'm
frightening
gonna
if it
move
was
this somewhere.
some evil.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to try was putting this there. Maybe I should actually move the REM pod into there.
Yeah, try it.
Let's just see what
I mean, energy
happens.
seems to be attached to that one.
Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely something going on with this. It's so spooky seeing all the
Well,
bugs.
that's just me. I came too close.
Okay. Might as well put that there since apparently whatever it is makes that go. I'll put the other one too. Okay, we got several things in there. Oh, that's me.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Gotta stand back a little bit. If there is something in there right now, make those devices go off. Here, I'll even give you one more. Speak to us. Move in there. Damn bugs. Mosquito trying to invade my arm.
I can't protect you.
I can't protect you. What is that supposed to mean? What are you protecting us from? Is there something here that wants to harm us?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to communicate with you. We ask that you don't come home with us, whoever you are. It's almost like there's good spirits and there's bad spirits here.
Yeah, I've kind of come to that conclusion that there's definitely a mixture of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come stand in between us? Why are you constantly hiding in that closet?
Dress.
Dress? Are you dressing? Are you wearing a dress? Is that what you're telling us?
Can you show yourself visually?
I mean, it's like it's responding by knocking or something. We get the periodic knock in there, and I can't really distinguish like where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like we ask a question, we just hear, and I don't know what it is.
It's almost like it's trying to do things. Like, have you ever seen the movie
Yeah.
Ghost? He's trying to press things he needs.
Did you drain our batteries in order to regain energy? See? Like, what is
Little
that?
taps.
I'm trying to debunk it. Like, what is it coming from? I think that
Could have been me?
that was definitely you.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Lie.
Lie? What's a lie? Do you tell lies? Evil entities usually tell lies. This room is like draining me right now. Like I can just feel my energy levels just plummeting.
There's something wicked in this house.
Yeah.
That's.
Are you trying to take me over? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm finding it really hard to breathe in here for some reason.
Hunter.
Hunter.
You hunting us?
Are you talking about Hunter Biden?
14.
14. Is your name Hunter? I just heard something up there again. It sounded a little further up this time though. It's like it
We're
moved.
getting young years too, like if those are ages, like 16,
Yeah.
14.
It sounds like there's a lot of kids that came through here.
Yeah. No joke, man.
Hunter, are you a spirit that used to live here? Did you hear that? Something's moving around. It sounds like it's coming from up there. It's not from behind you?
No, it's.
It sounds like it's in
It sounds like
here.
it's coming from up there.
Church.
Church.
Okay.
What about the church?
Brown.
What?
Brown church.
Whoa.
Can you tell us what happened to you?
I just heard a creak. That was significantly louder. Okay, tell us, who's up there? What is up there? I've had experiences up there that were not good. Tell me what they were. Tell me what happened.
Alive.
Alive. Yes, we are alive. Ooh, I feel a lot better coming out of there.
Yeah, that
There's something like about that area, and it's just overwhelming.
Lock.
lock.
Do you want us to lock the door? If we lock the door, will you make those devices in there go off?
Will you step towards the red light?
Here, let's try and close the door. Prove that you're in there, come on.
Yeah.
You've done it many times.
Was that it?
That was it.
had to
That
be-
was it.
That was it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go towards the red light again. Go towards the red light.
Oh my god.
Red light, it responds.
Yeah. Yep, you can see it. It was going green. What the hell? There it is.
Wow.
Whoa. Who's doing that? Can you do it again? If we close the door, will you do it again? Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door. Make it go. Do you not want us to close the door? Make it go off if you want us to leave the door open.
This is kind of daring, but...
What?
Can you push that off the ledge? Are you able to move that device? The red light? Are you able to push it down? Push it off the ledge?
Are you trying to push it? Is that what you're doing?
I think so.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
What is going on right now?
It's going crazy.
Okay, make it stop. Whoa.
That's incredible.
Okay, why all of a sudden now are you making it go off? I don't understand. What about this one on the floor here? Can you make that do something too?
He likes the window.
Yeah. Okay, well. Okay, I'm gonna close the door again. Make the one on the floor go off. Or maybe move this door again. You did it last time. Yeah. Whoa.
It's going crazy.
Yeah. Okay, just see what's happening right now.
Oh, wow.
Why did it just stop as soon as I went inside?
I don't know. Just be very, very careful. So we see that you're trying to show yourself.
There's nothing that I can see that would be
No.
interfering. There is a bee that is like just barely alive in here. Whoa.
Holy smokes.
Do you want me to leave? Make it stop if you want me to leave. Or make it go to yellow. Make it go to yellow if you want me to leave this room.
It did stop though, like you asked me to the first
I
time.
thought I heard some voices, like outside. I don't know.
Holy smokes. This is so crazy.
Do you want me back in there? Make it go off if you want me back in there.
My camera just died again.
Your camera died?
Holy smokes.
Dude, it literally went off when I asked if it wanted me back in there. What the fuck? What? Why'd your battery died?
I'm good now. It just shut off for some reason. It wasn't even a
Really?
half hour cycle. Yeah, that was wild. If you're in there, are you able to push the red light off the ledge? Can you push it off the ledge? Make it fall onto the floor? We're in complete darkness right now, you and I. We don't mean you any harm. Can you make this door close in front of us? That's me.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It's really, really attached to this room.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Can't quite figure out why.
Yeah.
Move this somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm getting some really bad vibes in here all of a sudden.
What's weird too is I expected to feel really cold when I felt it grab me. My whole body heated up with the furnace.
Yeah.
So.
Let's actually see if we can. What the hell is that?
Did it just turn on by itself? Hold on.
No, I think it turned off.
Did you start recording again?
I had opened the screen, so it was technically still running, and I think it just ran out of battery. Okay, is there like something on my neck?
Let me see.
See anything?
It's red.
It's
I can
red?
see that, like a handprint. Hold on, let me just try to get some good lighting here.
Let me lower this light. It feels really like hot all of a sudden.
Holy mackerel. No, it does. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a hand.
What the hell is that?
It looks like there's fingers. That is so freaking scary, man.
Bro,
Oh my God.
I think I've been scratched or marked or something.
Let's see that.
Like, no joke, look at that.
I know, I can see that. It's really red.
Ooh, that burns. It's getting worse, dude. Look at it. It's getting even more red. What the?
Oh my God.
What is happening right now?
This house is freaking scary.
Oh my God, it's like,
Holy mackerel.
oh, it's burning. It's burning.
I felt like I was like I'm not lying to you. When I felt grabbed,
Yeah.
I felt like it was on fire. Like from what I've heard of paranormal encounters, like you feel cold, not burning. Like this is crazy, like what we're experiencing right now. This is wild.
Dude, I think something might have, like, something really bad is here right now. Do you feel that?
I do, man. Like there's an energy up on this floor.
Like, dude, my neck is like on fire right now. Oh man.
That is crazy.
What in the
Yeah, it looked like 3 distinguished like fingers.
3?
Yeah, it looked like 3 fingers. Yeah.
Oh boy. That's not good.
I know.
You know what 3 is, right?
Isn't that like
Shh,
a...
shh, shh, shh. I think I hear something moving. You hear that?
Yeah.
Like something like knocking on something. I can't tell if it's coming from inside or outside. Is there someone downstairs? some reason in this one area, and even below it too, I noticed that, but I thought maybe it was like just because all the windows are open. For some reason, this one area, like all the way down, is ice cold.
That's scary.
So if you stand just down below this area downstairs,
Yeah.
it is super ice cold as well. Apart from my neck, which is literally on fire right now.
Mirrors freaking out too because you never know. You could.
Ouch.
Mirrors are a paranormal thing as well. You can get.
What the?
If there's someone here right now, can you show yourself?
I'm gonna close this door again.
Show me your reflection.
Anything on here?
Show your reflection in the mirror.
Just beg for some reason.
Grab my leg.
Ooh.
I'm not getting anything in this room, which is surprising.
I don't know, dude. Like, I'm kind of almost on the verge of being ready to leave. I kind of wanted to try something. Maybe if you could help me out.
Okay.
See what the result is, but I'll tell you in a second. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do is I recently just invested in some wireless earbuds. I'm gonna try something different that I've never done before, and I'm gonna actually try, you guys have seen me do this with the actual SB7 with headphones on. Now the earbuds that I got are pretty good noise canceling, so we're gonna do a sort of like Estes method where Brad is gonna ask the questions and he's gonna follow me with the camera as we're getting some answers with the necrophonics. So, never done this before, it's just a little bit of an experiment. I just wanted to see what happens. I like trying a couple of different things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work, but let's see what happens. Okay. Come inside, girl. What?
What it said? That's so weird.
Please, sir. Here's something. I just heard a little girl as well.
You did? Whoa.
Thank you.
Something evil here.
Something? What? That's what my friend saw? It was like whispering it. It was like, that's what my friend saw. Oh, and it was the same person. Center.
Where?
Repeat. Abandoned. Dead. Buried.
Buried again.
Come downstairs.
Oh my god. That's scary. Where are you buried?
Here.
Holy crap.
Barn outside.
Did it say that?
Yeah.
Holy
I'm
crap.
pretty sure that's what it said. And then all of a sudden,
Oh my god.
wait. I hear something. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Dead. Bread. It's weird because it's like, after barn outside, it was like a billion voices just all frantically came through.
It's just us. We're just going around the house.
Please find me. Die. Dead. Barn, January.
You okay?
No, it feels like it's suddenly burning again.
That's creepy.
Get up, buried, Johnny. If I change the sweep rate a little bit. Hello. Something about outside? Dead. Okay, stand in this area. Do you feel how cold it is just in this one spot?
Oh my god, it's
You
like
feel
a
that,
freezer here. That's
Why?
crazy.
It's
I
not
don't
even
know.
cold outside.
I mean, it's not like, yeah, there's nothing that would be cold here. Like, this is just a doorway, but it's in this doorway that's really cold.
Get out. What are you looking for? It literally just asked me, what am I looking for?
Well, we're looking for you.
What? Sink, soap, honey. Leave. I'm pretty sure it just said my name and then I just heard like a weird demonic voice.
Yikes.
Please. Go away. Please. Leave. See. Stop. We want, please. Go. The house.
Were you buried in here? Were you buried beneath the floorboards?
Leave. Leave. It just keeps saying leave.
It doesn't want us here. It's definitely a dark spirit, Angelo.
Walk out.
I could hear that from here. It was very loud. Walk out.
Come back.
Come back where? The upstairs?
Let me get, and then I couldn't hear the rest of what it said. Get out. Leave. It just literally keeps saying leave.
Mm-hmm.
Something about a door.
Oh, they're sealed off. I was gonna say, like, I haven't been in this room.
Yes. Buried. It sounded like somebody was screaming like in agony of some sort.
Did you die in one of these rooms? Is this where you died?
It might have been something really good, and then there was another voice simultaneously that said she.
Did she die in one of these rooms?
I'm telling you. Said, you must listen.
Bro,
Work. Something about me? What?
I don't know if if that's like rain or if it's like.
What are you hearing? Take these both out. Can you see?
I heard something this way. Yeah, like there's something going on. I don't know. Is it raining again? What is that sound?
Stop moving. Oh, it is raining again.
Oh, okay. I wasn't too sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's creepy.
So that's been kind of interesting.
But why are those rooms sealed off is what I want to know. Like,
Well,
I'm getting
I think
very...
they just sealed those off just to make people not come in that way.
Yeah.
Say they made their own way back there, but yeah. So whatever it is does not want us here.
No.
I've been clearly scratched or marked or by something.
Yeah.
You said you got essentially touched, grabbed on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And you said it felt like a hot iron pushing right on your shoulder.
It scared the crap out of me.
That's f***ed up.
That's messed up,
There's
yeah.
whoa. There was just the coldest breeze coming through. I mean, the windows are completely broken, so it could just be nothing, but it just kind of caught me off guard as we were talking about that. Not a bad experiment. I don't know if I would do that again with the necrophonic, though.
Yeah, that was wild,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, these canceled out a lot. I could hear a little bit about what you were saying.
You'll have to review this footage though. You're pulling like a mini story together of something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened here.
Like, it seemed like it was pretty relevant. So.
And it did mention the barn.
Yeah.
Which is like out back. So there's a barn out back, guys.
We might have to come back and maybe do another
maybe a
session,
part 2.
Go camping in the barn.
Yeah, I'll be down.
Overnight. That would be kind of creepy.
Wow.
Okay, well that's pretty much it for this. Smash the like button and we'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you're new and turn notifications on. Cool. Bye.